Did you know that over the past 50 years, we've seen an alarming rise in natural disasters due to climate change and extreme weather events? Imagine half a century ago, our world was a different place. But as our climate began to change, so did the frequency and intensity of natural disasters. From raging wildfires to devastating floods, these natural hazards, over the last 5 decades, have accounted for half of all disasters, nearly half of all reported deaths, and a staggering 3/4 of all reported economic losses. These are not just statistics on a page. These are lives lost, homes destroyed, economies shattered. The surge in natural disasters is a stark reminder of the challenges we face in a changing climate. It's a wake-up call that our world is in a state of flux, and we must adapt and prepare for this rising tide of natural disasters. The burden of these disasters, however, isn't evenly distributed. In fact, the impact is heavily skewed, with more than 91% of the deaths caused by these disasters occurring in developing countries. Now, you might ask why that is. Well, the answer lies in the infrastructure, or rather the lack of it. Developing countries often find themselves on the back foot when it comes to protective measures and response systems. They may lack the necessary resources to build sturdy, weather-resistant structures, or the capability to implement comprehensive disaster management plans. This leaves them vulnerable, disproportionately impacted when calamity strikes. Imagine living in a house made of straw when a hurricane hits. That's the reality for many in these regions. It's no wonder, then, that they bear the brunt of these disasters. It's clear that developing countries carry a heavy burden, making it even more critical that we address this issue. The economic impact of these disasters is equally alarming. Within the span of 4 decades, from the 1970s to the 2010s, the economic losses due to natural disasters have skyrocketed. What used to be an average of $49 million per day globally has increased 7-fold to a staggering $383 million per day. That's a daily economic loss that's equivalent to the GDP of some small countries. Storms, in particular, have been the most prevalent cause of damage, resulting in the largest economic losses around the globe. Powerful hurricanes, destructive tornadoes and devastating cyclones have swept across continents, leaving a trail of destruction and economic despair in their wake. The financial toll of these disasters is a stark reminder of the economic vulnerability we face in a changing climate. It underscores the urgent need for us to adapt, prepare, and strengthen our resilience against these increasingly frequent and intense natural disasters. Unfortunately, the future doesn't look much brighter. The United Nations, a global authority on climate change and disaster management, has made some alarming predictions. They project that the annual number of natural catastrophes is set to increase dramatically. From an average of 400 per year, we could see numbers as high as 560 by the year 2030. That's a more than 40% increase in a span of less than a decade. What does this mean for us? More hurricanes, more wildfires, more floods and more droughts, more lives disrupted, more homes destroyed, more economies devastated. It's a grim picture that we must face head-on. Now more than ever, we need to take decisive action to mitigate the impacts of these looming threats. These projections are a sobering reminder of the need for urgent action. While these statistics are alarming, there is hope. We've seen a glimmer of light in the form of improved early warning systems and enhanced disaster management. These advancements have led to a significant decrease in the number of deaths, a drop of almost 3-fold between the 70s and 2019. This is a testament to our collective human resilience and innovation, but we cannot afford to rest on our laurels. The need for continued investment in infrastructure, emergency preparedness and response systems is more critical than ever, especially in developing regions. These areas bear the brunt of natural disasters and yet often lack the resources to adequately protect and respond. We must remember that we all have a stake in this. Each one of us has a part to play in mitigating the effects of climate change and natural disasters. Let's work together to make our planet safer. Don't forget to like, share and comment below. Stay safe and we'll see you in the next video.